There are over 2,300 verses in the Bible about money, wealth, and possessions. That's more than heaven, more than hell, and more than prayer. So why did no one teach us this? We were taught to be spiritual, but we weren't taught to be strategic in the current marketplace. To have faith, but to have no funding for missions. And now Christians are walking around with belief, but no blueprint. Let me show you what the Bible actually tells us about wealth, and let me break it down to you step by step so you can implement it in your life. It starts with ownership. In Genesis, God gives Adam a garden. He doesn't give him money right off the bat. He doesn't give him comfort. He doesn't tell him to even worship. He gives him just raw land, but he gives him a job. And then he says to him, work it, keep it. That's not wealth in seed form. God gives you something undeveloped, and he watches how you treat it. You may not have land right now, but maybe you have a skill, you have a business idea, a problem you know how to solve. That's your garden. Don't wait for something perfect. Start cultivating. Then comes skill. Exodus 31 states, God fills a man named Bezalel with his spirit. And he did that to build, not to preach. He was a craftsman. That's how much God values skill. Today, that might be editing, that might be AI automations, that might be marketing, that might be sales. It doesn't matter. If you can adopt a skill, if you can get good at that skill, solve problems with it, that's spiritual. That's a Christian belief. Skills open doors. Skilled men stand amongst kings. So if you're broke, start there. Sharpen your skill, whether that's, as I said before, AI automations. AI is huge right now. Everyone watching this video today, that's an easy skill that someone can learn and pick up and then sell and monetize it. So find your skill, master it, because that's what brings the leverage. Next point, multiply it. Jesus told a story in Luke 19. A master gives money to his servants and says, do business until I return. Two of them grow with what they've been given, and one collapses in fear. Guess who gets rebuked? Fear doesn't protect you. It paralyzes you. God expects you to take risks. He expects you to build and multiply what he's already put in your hands. Even if you only have $50 in a laptop, you can start today and you can make a change. You can solve a problem and you can get what you want, which is probably financial freedom. The next point, provide. Paul says in 1 Timothy, if you don't provide for your family, you've denied the faith. That's a pretty heavy line. Provision isn't about being rich. It's about being absolutely responsible with what you have. If you can't cover your own, how can you serve others? Money isn't the ultimate goal, but without it, you can't lead, you can't protect, and you can't build legacy for you and your family. And God, he didn't call you to be weak. He called you to be ready. Finally, let's think long term. Proverbs states, a good man leaves inheritance to his children's children. That means 2 generations. That's generational wealth, but that's not just cash he's calling you to get. He's calling you to get structure, wisdom, assets, systems, because cash alone doesn't build you generational wealth. Getting cash does not provide for your children's children. You need a system and you need assets. That's what he's calling you to do. Build real wealth. He's not calling you to live paycheck to paycheck. He's not calling you to build a business that has one stream of revenue. He's calling you to build generational wealth that includes investing, that includes building systems. We don't build for likes of others. We build so our sons and our grandsons don't have to start from zero if they don't want to. We build so our sons and grandsons are protected. That's the mindset you need to carry. So here's the summary of the blueprint. Own something, master something, multiply it, provide, and leave something that lasts. That's not greed, gentlemen. That's obedience. And remember to master your reality through Christ.